Welcome.
Hey, it's Big Legend, homie.
You tired of narrative always being changed? I'm here to correct the narrative. Keep that real honest talk. Real talk. No yes men over here. I know you tired of your news. Telling any wrong narrative, pushing the wrong agenda. Well, Twinsinc, we want to try to aim to fix those narratives. Give everybody a better understanding. Let's go.
Welcome. What's going on, good people? It's your boy Wayne Fodos, aka Twinsinc. How you doing, people? Checking in with y'all, man. It's been a while. So, good morning, good brunch, good lunch, good evening. Whatever time you tune in to listen to the show today, just want to say thank you. Been a minute. There's a lot going on. I just want to check in with y'all. I haven't talked to y'all. You haven't seen me in a while. I'm here. Just checking in. And of course, we got the biggest thing that the news is playing nonstop all day, which is the COVID-19, aka Corona virus. So I'm not talking about it today. That's not even what I want to even talk about. But if you've been following me from the beginning of this year, I started this year off talking about your goals and your vision board and sticking to what's going on. So, March, like I said, March was going on, so there was no updates on that. Now, we talked about the coronavirus on Twinsinc Talk, which is what we're on right now, and even the chat team. We do a week 1, week 2. We should be doing a week 3 review, which I think we're going to record tomorrow, and it'll probably drop Thursday. Never know. May drop the same day, but we'll see. But I just want to, jump in today and talk to y'all. I do understand what's going on in the world. Everyone's being, affected based on what's happening. So prayers to everyone who's dealing with it. This is not a game. This is real. There's a lot of theories going out there right now. Regardless of the theories or not, people stay in the house. Just let the thing run its course. The more we go out there and try to be disobedient, not listening, more people are dying. But listen, now we're home. A lot of people can't go anywhere. Some people are working remote. I'm one of those people, which is cool. But I know it's not like vacation and all, but some of us are getting a little more extended time with the family. A little bit more extended time at home. So, what are you doing out there that's keeping yourself, productive? What are you doing to help better yourself, right? So, as I spoke as beginning of the year, I had my vision board and my resolutions. And if you want to know what they were, you have to go back and watch the previous video or listen to the previous show as I went through my whole list. But in my man cave / office / game room, all that above, I have my vision board. I'm actually looking at it right now. You can't see it, but I can. You have to be here to see it. But anyway, as I'm looking at it right now, I have a lot of those things accomplished, and there's a lot of things I still have to do. Now, the great thing is now that I have a little bit more free time. Now, I'm still working, and when I say free time, I live in Atlanta, Georgia, if you don't know by now, and I spend about maybe 2.5 hours, maybe 2 hours a day on the road, an hour or 2 hour back. That's less time I get to be productive because I'm spending time on the road. And let's not forget, I get up early in the morning. School's out right now, but when school wasn't out, get up early, help with the wife and the kids, get them ready for school. So mind you, most of my days being busy, and then, like I said, from 10 to 7, I'm at work. Well, now that I'm home, of course, I do get to sleep in, and I'm definitely enjoying the sleep in part. So I'm not going to act like I'm getting up early every day. but I am sleeping a little bit longer. But I have more time to do things around the house, which I wouldn't be able to do if I was still working working in the office, because I'm still working, but working in the office. So, for example, I was bought a house recently. So what I was able to do is my cousin, came over. He was Rona free, still is, and helped him put up one of the garage doors. Not the garage door, but the garage motor. So I got that done. The kids got a trampoline for Christmas. Guess what? Got that done. Now, it took a couple hours, but hey, got it done. I got a few other projects and things I'm working on, but get stuff done. So even though that we're dealing with this crisis right now, let's not forget your goals that you had set at the beginning of the year. I know we want to go ahead and reset 2020 because, rocky start. I mean, it just went from one extreme to another, But I think, I'm hoping and praying that there is light at the end of this tunnel. But in the meantime, control the controllable, control what you can control. So if you have goals, this should be the time you should be knocking them out the park, whatever it may be. You know what? And, if you think about what's going on, there's a lot of people who's losing their jobs, or lost a job. There's some people who are creating new opportunities. A good friend of mine introduced me to his new company. I'm not going to talk about it yet because I'm still learning it and everything, but it might be a good opportunity for me to jump in. But as you see, at any given moment, people, you have to have more than one income coming in. You have to have savings, at least for the next 6 months, I mean, I know we're in the crisis right now, but if you're still getting paid right now, I would say, if not 50% of your check, maybe 60, whatever you can, you should be saving a lot more now because as you see what's going on, companies are letting people off. Once this whole thing is over, which it won't be, things will not be the same. So, companies are laying people off, You have to, for example, we talked about this on the shot team last show. The drink or the beer, Corona. It has nothing to do with the virus going on out there. Nothing. But when I looked at it, it was like 2 shows ago. I want to say it was like they lost over $130 million during the first quarter because the virus was named similar to the drink. And those two have nothing in common besides the name Corona. But that company have lost money in the first quarter. $135 million. I think it's more, but I'm going on top of their head. But that's a big deal. They gotta lay people off. They gotta get that money back. You have to understand. There's people out there who, took things for granted, I'll say. And I'm one of the people, so I'm not gonna act like I'm above everyone. No, I'm one of the same people as well. These jobs, they're good, great paying jobs. I get it. Great benefits, XYZ. But at any given moment, when the top CEOs or whoever is losing millions of dollars, now mind you, they've been making millions of dollars. So yes, they're taking a business loss today. They're not losing money directly out their pocket, but the company's losing money. But as you know, the drink Corona has been around for decades. So people have been drinking that forever, and people are still drinking it now. So when you think about what's going on, okay, yes, they lost $135 million during the first quarter, right? Laying people off. So you telling me for, let's say, 20 plus years, you'd be making millions of dollars, and in 1 year or 1 quarter, you lose money. And guess what we're doing? Laying everybody off because they want to keep their money. It's a business they running. They want to keep the business afloat. I get it. I understand. But the point I'm trying to make is that the rich still continue to be rich, but when it hits the fan, first thing they're thinking about is their own pocket. They're not thinking about you. They're not thinking about the people who've been helping build that business up to make them millions and millions of dollars. They don't care about that you are a single mother or a single father or a family, period, that's depending on that job to continue to pay your mortgage, So when it hits the fan, what they do, cut jobs, and Delta's doing it, Amazon's doing it. I mean, it's a lot of jobs are just laying people off now. And what's the word they use now? Furlong, something like that? Furlough, something like that, where they're laying people off, but not laying people off, but you're on the leave, but you're not getting paid, but you can get your job back. Something like that, right? Whereas you're being laid off, you're gone, you can't get your job back. But the point I'm trying to make is that people are not getting paid during this time frame. People has bills. Regardless, they still want their money. The lenders, they still want their money. They may offer you services where you can, they still want the money, but not right now. So you know what? Keep the money right now. We just get it on the back end. Now, if you have it, cool. If you don't, if you can still pay your mortgage and your bills, pay them. Because if you decide to take, I can't think of the name of the package or the service they're providing for people. Because I'm a homeowner as well, and they give me the same thing. But I'm like, no, I'm gonna pay it because what happened is, let's say for example, my monthly mortgage is $1,000, right? Which it was, but it's not. But anyway, different conversation, different time. So March, April, May, June, say 4 months, right? $1,000 a month. I'm not paying because I don't have to at the moment. And then it comes July, right? Everything's, I guess, back to normal, right? So for July, they want that $1,000 for July's month, right? But also doing the previous month, which was 4 months. So guess what? I'm about to come up with a total of $5,000 at one time. If not, if you're in a house, it'll put you behind, right? Of course, you won't lose your house right away, but that can start the process of foreclosing, right? Which is going to cause more stress on you, stress on your own family, stress on everything altogether. So what I'm saying is that if you have the money and if you decide not to pay it, cool. Just put the money in the savings. Don't touch it. So if you don't have to use it, great. Guess what? When it comes to pay it, you drop everything in one time and be done with it. But anyway, I say all that to say this. If you have multiple streams of income coming in, then it won't affect you or hurt you as much as it being your only source of income, right? And I have people close to me that has lost their job because of the coronavirus, okay? So personally, and I have to say that I'm currently blessed to work for a certain company that I'm working from home. I'm still getting paid. My hours not getting cut. But because, I'm blessed in that way, I'm still a blessing to other people because what I was able to do and help out is with the family member that lost their job is that he was also another person who came over and helped me around the house with some of these things I wanted done around the house. And of course I paid him, family, but normally I wouldn't pay them. Like, hey man, some food, some drink, here you go. But no, I understand the situation, what's going on in the world. Doesn't have the income coming in. He still has bills. He still has to pay his rent. You know what I'm saying? He has a family. So I understand that. And because I'm blessed, I'm able to bless him. And I wouldn't be able to do that if, one, didn't have a good job. And two, I wasn't saving, for rainy days. And, as you look now, things are getting worse now. Now, Georgia finally, since last Friday, Georgia finally got hit with no, you can't go nowhere. You're now sheltered because people were still going out. I mean, if I go to Walmart right now, well, not right this moment because it's like 1 o'clock in the morning. But if I go to Walmart tomorrow, there'll still be people walk around, right, with kids at Walmart with no mask or nothing. The kids running around like everything's okay. People were taking this as a joke. And it's like, I tell people, don't wait until it affects you. So, if you think, you know what, I'll wear a mask or what? I mean, everybody got to do it now. But before I was wearing the mask, well, I didn't have to wear a mask, but I wore a mask. People might look at me like, you crazy. Oh, you overreacting. You know what? I'd rather overreact and still be here for tomorrow to see my kids. There's a story out there I saw where a father of four or five, passed away at age 44. Left back his wife and his 3 daughters or 4 daughters I saw on CNN. You don't think he wanted to be here with his kids? His daughters? His family? I don't know the situation, but I'm sure if he was, the breadwinner, the mom is now stressed now because what's she going to do? Hopefully they have life insurance, set up. Hopefully they have money put to the side where, they're okay. And those are some of the things that, most men really think about. If someone happened to me, hopefully it doesn't. But if it do, my family and kids be great because I do have life insurance, which will cover the house. Don't lose the house, and they should be fine. And, wife might have to get a job. But, hey, you're good, though. You know what I'm saying? I set you up so you won't be as stressed, But that's thinking in their head. But, you have to be prepared. So definitely continue. I know March is crazy. I know we're in April and still going crazy, but still find some time to pull up your vision board, to pull up your New Year resolution things that you've written down and stick to them. And also at this time now, it should be like, you know what? I need to add some stuff to it. You can do that for your vision boards and New Year resolutions. You can add to it based on what's going on now. You looking at certain things like, you know what? I need to do this, this, and this. I'm like, shoot, me personally, I need to get some more guns. Okay, I need to get more storage. I need to do this. There's certain things I because what's happening now in the world, and no telling it's gonna get better or not. Because technically, it's not gonna get better. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, once they say, hey, we all can go back to work, I'm gonna be hesitant to go back to work right away. I'm gonna wait. I'd rather let people go in first, let them do their thing. And I don't mean this first as in that day. I'm talking about like for a couple of weeks, and then as long as everything is cool, okay, then I'll trickle in back to work. But if somebody pops up and say, hey, I got it now, like they got the virus now because, it's still lingering in the building. It's still people still have it. People still traveling. Things are not the same. So I'm going to be that person still wearing a mask. Shaking hands. I was already worried about shaking hands anyway, because before the virus even happened, people will go in the bathroom and not wash their hands. So that's, so now it's like, I'm not doing nothing. You can get a head nod. How you doing? I saw somebody doing the kid and play kick. Hey, how you doing? Feet tap. But I just want to check in with y'all. Just make sure that, stay encouraged, stay, motivated, stay focused. There's people out there, checking on people. I have a lot of friends that were entrepreneurs or people who provide a service where they actually interact with people. And because of things being shut down, they're impacted, So check on your friends, check on your family. If you can be blessed, bless them. If you know someone who has a business where they normally cook food, whatever, regardless, even though, you don't want to eat their food or anybody's food, you can still, hey, take the money. I'll come get it later or whatever. Doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, people need it. You understand? So, I'm hoping that things get better, but people, pay attention. I'm not going to go in the rabbit hole talking about vaccinations and 5G and all that stuff. Listen, control what you control now. Vitamin C, get that in your system. If you have high blood pressure, you have weight, you want to start working out now, because those are the things that they're talking about that can help you, because as of right now, there's no cure. So, you want to control the controllable, Oranges, if you can't, what I'm saying? Like, hey, if you don't like pills or gummies, whatever, banana, oranges, whatever. The point I'm trying to make here is that it's up to you to control the controllable. Just checking in with y'all. I hope everybody's doing great. Like, share, comment. Once again, shout out to the chat team. Shout out to Seth the Dark Child. So subscribe to him on IG. Have the information listed in the comments below. But just want to check in with y'all. I'll have more stuff to talk about, but I just want to say, hey, how you doing? And just stay motivated, stay focused, stay blessed. And I'm out.
Well, that's a wrap today for the show. Please like, share, comment, share your thoughts. Email us at info@twinsinc.net. You can also subscribe to us on these multiple platforms: Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Spreaker, Castbox, Podcast Addict, and of course YouTube. If you want to see us through the live recording. So once again, thank you.